brains.
Chicken wings.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
It's your show. Go, lead.
Oh, God, it's my show? I get a lead? By example? Okay.
Sure.
All right. So those that are joining us here, we're another unpopular review, I guess, because these are not doing so hot. And
Are you saying that it's Walking Dead?
I'd say it's slower than The Walking Dead. It's more like Crawling Dead.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But yes, for episode 15 of The Walking Dead, we are here on the Geeky Puppet Show, once again reviewing. And boy, oh boy, is it an episode.
Yep, one more episode after this, and then we gotta wait another 6 weeks or something. I can't remember how long it is. They're this is the second part is gonna be ending next week. So it's really weird because it's usually when seasons are not broken up like this, they're really milking it as much as they can. Considering the fact they have 2 spin-off shows and apparently Rick movies in the works, so
I know, they just want to keep it going.
I don't blame them. I mean, for how many years? 13 years now? 15 years? Something like that? Yeah. Anyway, we're going to jump right into this episode review. This is episode, I believe,
15.
15. Yes. Yeah, thank you, my friend. And I say that loosely for show business. Yes.
Anyway. Professional acquaintanceship.
Yeah, we do. That's why you're on... Oh, crap. You're on the right side of things now today.
Oh.
That
means you're on the wrong side.
I must be. Or am I facing the right side and you're facing the left?
Depends on your point of view.
My point of view, I see you on the... Oh, I still see you on the right.
Anyway, in this episode, there are a few things going on. First thing is, it starts off with Aaron and Gabriel up on the roof, and the bodies are on the floor. You see the one guy, whatever his name was, Dwayne, Adam, who cares? He's dead.
Wait, Toby?
Hmm?
Think about the guy on the ground who was eaten by the zombies? His name's Toby.
Toby.
Never forget.
Yeah. Toby's gone.
Justice for Toby. Hashtag.
No. Hashtag Toby's trash. And, he's dead. Oof. And you see Hornsby there, and he does not believe he does not believe their story.
Yeah, because the 2 survivors, because Negan and all people left, so make it look people. It was Aaron and Gabriel, and they're saying these things went south, and then they barely got on alive. But he's like, well, why would they leave you alive? Look at you guys; they're unscathed. There's nothing wrong with you. It doesn't make sense. And he doesn't really buy. So he's like, you know what though? He looks and sees there's tire tracks. He's like, he's like, he's like, you 2 are gonna lead me to. We're gonna chase this criminal, these people, and get your justice for you guys anyway. So you're gonna come along with him. And Daryl goes at 2 because he knows something ain't right here. Well, how does he know? Because he's a crook himself, and he doesn't believe their story. So what happens is they end up going towards. He says, we're gonna go to the hilltop, see if they've seen him. And they end up making their way over to hilltop. Of course, Maggie's expecting this. Negan and his people are nowhere to be seen in this episode. And can you quit moving? Because every time you do that, I go to focus. You're my only source of light in this dark portal. Yes. Yeah, so back to that. So Hornsby goes in there. He's like, he's like, let us in. He says, like, why should I give a shit about it? She's like, I told you my answer is no. Pretend to be no idea. She's like, well, my people were killed. She's like, that's not my problem. So then Daryl decides, he's like, go ahead, hold on, because everybody, you don't want to shoot because you'll losing battle. Nobody has to die for this. So Hornsby's like, okay, sure, you give it a try. Daryl takes off and saying, he's like, Maggie, let us in. We'll be out of your heart, because we both know you didn't have nothing to do with anything.
The scene that we saw at the beginning of this second part.
Yep. Yes. So They go in, they look around, they go through things and stuff and all. He sees the truck. And he sees there's dirt on there. So he figures, knowing what kind of, he's like, oh yeah, I used to work on trucks all the time. So he goes, she's like, we haven't, she's like, I've been tinkering a little bit, I can't get it running though. So he goes in, he's like, oh yeah, look at this part's connected to the wires. He puts it together, he figures he's all hot shit. He's gonna be able to get the turn over. He even goes there, sits in there, pulls the visor down, keys fall in his lap, he smiles, goes to start it, and Maggie's looking on, she's nervous, so is Aaron, and so is Gabriel, and then you see a don't turn over. And he's really flabbergasted because he thought he had her right there, because he knows that she was there. They're all lying, so especially with the mud and everything, it looks like fresh mud that's been dried. So then basically he walks away and stuff, goes this. Later on, we see Maggie's son,
Herschel Jr.
I don't call him Jr. Whatever. It's weird having two Herschels. I call him Herschel Jr. He's like, oh, hey, what's going on? But he's like, he basically tries to coax him into like, hey, if you tell us, avoid all this mess, and nobody has to get hurt and all stuff. And he's like, the Herschel is like basically like, yeah, I'm not told to talk to strangers. I gotta get going. I don't want to get in trouble. And he's like, hold on a second. I found this. And he has this baseball hat and puts it on Herschel's head. And he's like, well, look at that. Perfect fit. And so, but because they can't prove anything, they don't find anything, they end up leaving. Avoiding conflict. So he knows that Maggie was involved with all this stuff. But they can't find their weapons, so they don't know where the weapons are. So at this point, he's still convinced that Maggie is responsible for taking him up because the fact that he also doesn't like the fact that she's told him no. He does not like being told no. He was told no by the governor as well of where they're from, Commonwealth. Yeah. He does not like being made look like a fool. So eventually they leave and all stuff. Meanwhile, we have another story going on, and I'll let you talk about the Mr. Ezekiel and Carol.
Yes, because Ezekiel is healing now, and Carol, now that she has a new job, because she's working for Hornsby, in fact, it seems. He is trying to make the most out of life, and so eventually he goes to the surgeon. Like, do you know his name?
It's Samurai Girl's twin brother. I forgot her name is.
That okay.
So I'm sorry, I'm just saying she's the one who always carried the katana one. She was involved with the other girl. They were the new group of survivors that came a couple seasons ago. And it's her brother. He's a surgeon, so she's out working and being a lawyer. If anybody in the comment knows
her, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Surgeon is
Yukio. Is your name Yukio? The woman?
I think so.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Deja vu.
You've watched the show more than I have.
Yeah, say.
But he goes to the surgeon and says, "Hey, listen, I have a friend who needs an appendectomy, and if you could come and if you could handle that, give us just a little bit of medicine to help keep him down."
Yeah.
Perform the operation.
I gotta point out this doctor. He does not. He's a surgeon. He's a mess. He hated he was never wanted to be a surgeon again. He hates the stress, hates of everything, wanting everything for him. It's not what he's passionate about it whatsoever. So he's feeling used again. So when Ezekiel finally convinced him, hey, you know what? You can do some good. Get you out of this hospital. Don't worry, come with me. As they go to Rob, take the medication, they get caught. Don't move. I need the light. You're my light. Don't leave me. You're the light of my life.
Sure I am.
Yeah, so after that, they end up going to, they get caught, taken in there for interrogation until who shows up? Carol. She's like, I pulled some strings, where you know. So then all three of them end up taking the medication and stuff and backs, go over to the veterinarian place, basically, the zoo that Ezekiel's running. And
Yes.
behind this curtain it says veterinarian, personnel. Yeah, that's where they have
Secret hospital. Yay!
Yay! It's better than general hospital. I like secret hospitals.
Secret hospital, indeed. And so he goes to perform it on, I believe her name is Teresa, but he does it. There's a little bit of a panic. They have a nice conversation to try to catch up in between, but they help in the end. They get it handled.
The lady's the patient's her appendix burst, so they have to go in at Carol's, doing the swab stuff, and then you got Ezekiel doing the oxygen thing, squeezing the bottle to help the patient breathe. And I gotta say, it's kind of graphic, really doing this. They're actually showing it, like the stuff going inside, pulling out parts out and stuff, cleaning the traction and stuff. I was like, wow, this is the first time we've actually seen where they've actually done surgery to save somebody, and they actually showed it.
Well, it got done, and they did save them, so that's good on them.
Yes.
One final thread is Eugene. Eugene is looking for an in through, what's her name? Stephanie?
Stephanie. But her name's not Stephanie, though. That was a made-up name.
It's fake. Her real name, the
Mercer's sister, younger sister.
Yes, the sister of... what's his name?
I just said his name's Mercer.
Mercer's sister. He goes to her, and because they obviously knew each other through the radio, and he's like, I need an in.
Listen, well, no, that's not what he does first. Hold on, you're skipping over things. You're really summarizing them badly. He apologizes first for his behavior earlier at Cirrus, and she kind of accepts his apology, but then she says that, hey, we have no more choice anymore. Our choice is taken away. Now the fact that I know about what's going on with Cramping On, neither one of us can stand by and not do anything. So they decided to team up.
That's at the very end. So I was not summarizing badly. You were pushing it to the end.
Well, we were at the end.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and take the final one. The big thing.
The big thing is they kiss, finally.
Nope.
Oh, you're talking about, yeah. Our buddy, Daryl, his old lady shows up in the woods. Hornsby locates her, offers her a job. And we see, for those who haven't watched this, that there's a preview in tonight's episode. For the next episode, the mid-season finale. I know, right? The second one, right? Weird.
Yep.
Anyway, it shows that he's offering her a job, and she's basically going looking for Maggie. So it's going to be Daryl's ex versus Daryl's friend, Maggie. I'm not sure if there are more than one.
I think that works out best.
Yeah.
But that's the end. Overall, it's a lot of threads coming together, and we're going to have the second mid-season finale next week, and we'll be done.
So stop by here next Sunday for the mid-season finale.
There you go.
Thanks for watching. As always, if you like this content, leave a like. Click the like. And if you're not subscribed, why not? Subscribe to us. We appreciate every one of you who views us, even though we don't get many views in here. Only single one of you, we love you all. And then also, if you want to help out the channel, we have a Ko-Fi link because we're not monetized. Because we only have 107 now.
That's right, but they're keeping the puppets down.
Yeah. The humans don't like us. So if you, like I said, we don't ask for it, but if you want to, you can. We'll never turn down money, and the money goes to a good cause. It actually helps us because, as you haven't noticed, that's right, Pup Team. We actually read comics on here, and not all of them are from Marvel DC apps. We do Comixology sometimes, but even then, the Marvel and DC, they do cost money. Marvel is crazy, $60, $80, and then DC is $60 itself per year. Yeah. So you're looking over $120 or more per just for both programs. Anyway, that's it for the show. If everyone leaves a comment, it does help us with our algorithm. It also helps us get shared out too. We hope you share out this stream. And look, there's a fossil in our chat.
Yeah, that's right.
In other words, we say,
who knows? But
actually, I should take it back. It's not a fossil. That's one of the Walking Dead.
Oh.
That being said, well,
please make sure to comment as well your thoughts below, and we will see you this next Wednesday. Bye to Mr. Breen and to everybody watching. Bye.
Goodbye.